If you're interested in learning about what nightmares are, why we have them, and how we can use them to transform our lives, then this video is for you. Almost everyone has had at least one nightmare in their lives. But what do we usually do within our dreams where we have that nightmare? We're usually running away from the nightmare. We don't know why. We don't know why we're running away from this, but we just do it because we're on autopilot and we just run away from these things. And what do? They reappear in our dreams again. And it keeps happening and happening and happening. And this is how reoccurring nightmares come to be because we didn't resolve it the first time. So in this video, I'm going to talk about how we can use our nightmares to transform and heal our lives and what it actually means. A nightmare is the subconscious letting us know that something is going on that we are not willing to face. The nightmare actually represents our shadow self, which is everything that we deny, suppress, or disown. This doesn't have to necessarily be anything bad. This could just be something that we aren't embracing and we aren't bringing to light. So this could be even, as you were a child, someone told you that no one likes a smartass or anything like that, and you were told that intelligence is something to hide. Then that could be a part of your shadow side. It doesn't just necessarily have to be your anger or things that you're dealing with or hiding from or not willing to bring up to the surface, but this could be amazing things as well, talents even, that you just don't feel like that you can embrace because of the world around you. And these things get shown to us in images because the subconscious works in images. So when we dream of something and it's all in image form, that's our subconscious trying to let us know what is happening within our brain and what needs to be resolved. So what I would recommend doing is learning how to lucid dream. We'll definitely talk more about some induction techniques, but in this video we're just going to concentrate on nightmares. What you'll want to do once you're in a nightmare, or even just get in the habit of doing reality checks so you become conscious spontaneously, you're going to want to face the nightmare. So you want to turn around and actually ask it what it represents. Sometimes it may not know what it represents, and it's just because you're running away from it, so it might give you a reaction like, I'm not sure this is your dream, I don't know why I'm chasing you. Other times it will tell you that it represents your inner anger or your anxiety or your inner child. Maybe you had some bad memories from when you were a child, or you've had some issues with anxiety or PTSD or anything like that, and we try to push these memories or these emotions down. They actually don't leave anywhere. They're actually just being stored in our subconscious, and since when we dream, we're interacting with 95% of our brain, which is our subconscious mind, they all come up to the surface. So we're actually not resolving them by not dealing with our issues now, in the moment. They get stored so we deal with them later. And this is what happens in our dreams. And they're being processed, and if we become conscious within those, we can actually rewire our brain and reprogram our brain and get rid of these anxieties or these things that we're holding on to. So definitely what I'd recommend doing is getting lucid in a dream, in a nightmare, and asking the nightmare what it represents. And when it tells you what it represents, instead of running away, you're understanding the issue. You're understanding why you have this thing, what has been holding you back. You understand the root cause of it. Maybe you don't remember all of the memories from when you were little or whenever this happened, but it gets shown to you because even if our conscious mind doesn't remember it, our subconscious holds all of this information. And so we're in direct contact with our subconscious within our dreams. And so nightmares are a really, really, really amazing thing to become lucid in because it's all of our issues being brought to us. Everything that we can resolve to become a better person or rewire our brain for success and happiness and joy, all of that can be done through working with our nightmares and talking to our subconscious. And the dream is very intelligent, so it's going to tell us right in front of our faces what's going on, because it's not like we're trying to figure it out in our waking life when you don't have access to that part of the brain. We're actually in direct contact with our subconscious within these lucid dreams, so we can ask questions, we can let go of fears, habits, thought patterns, addictions, anything like this. And nightmares are a very big sign that something is pressing on your subconscious, but it needs to be resolved. And usually if there's something scary in the dream or you're running away from something, I like to just turn around and hug it because it shows this big amount of love to the part that I'm disowning or repressing or not wanting to bring to light. And obviously something can't be in the shadow if it was illuminated. right? So that's the whole point, is to illuminate these issues, illuminate these fears, and embrace them. And you can physically do this within lucid dreams, so it's not just like living with your fears and embracing, these things that we're going through. We're literally embracing them in the lucid dream, and it's 7 to 9 times more powerful than if we did it in the waking state. So as soon as we embrace these things and we love them and we show them the light and we actually talk to them and try to understand what they're, why they're there, they completely dissolve and we don't have that issue or that nightmare anymore. It's truly transformative, and if you're having a reoccurring nightmare, I definitely recommend getting lucid within that. If you have any questions on how to get lucid, definitely let me know. But once you get lucid in that dream and you change the outcome, it can't be a reoccurring because you changed the outcome of the dream and it didn't cause a reoccurrence. It wasn't the same thing over and over. So we're breaking that cycle of the reoccurring nightmares and finding out what they mean, why they're there, and what we need to do to resolve them. And this can be done in one lucid dream. Some people go to therapists just because of really bad post-traumatic stress disorder nightmares or just reoccurring nightmares, but we can actually heal this part of our brain within one lucid dream. And even just if you don't get lucid, writing down your dreams and trying to symbolize and understand what they mean, that's a really good start. And then once you do that, it's kind of probing your brain to realize that dreams are important because you're paying attention to them, and then you will become more aware in your dreams since you're being more aware of your dreams in waking life. So I hope this helped you. Please let me know if you have any questions. Remember, nightmares are an amazing thing. That is our subconscious helping us resolve issues that we're holding on to. So definitely don't be scared of them. They're something that you can definitely use to transform and heal your life. If you haven't went to my Facebook page yet, you can find that at facebook.com/thelucidmystic, altered states and spiritual life coaching. I will leave that down below. That is our community where we talk about our dreaming experiences, and I post a lot of videos on there and go live a lot, so if you want to check that out, feel free. I also have a lucid dreaming video course that I just made, and I will leave that down below. It's called Lucid Dreaming Made Easy. Definitely check that out if you are interested, and I will see you guys next time. With love and lucidity.